Crim here with another episode of Baldur's Gate. In this episode, we're going to wrap up a few things, mainly the Shadow Curse quest with the Halsin. I came over here to this location. This was where the cache was for the, whatever these are. The corpse roses, that's what they are. Let's go ahead and read this. So yeah, just tell me about this, who's buying it, whatnot. Just take all that stuff. Not that important. We already found some corpse roses. I also will be scouring the graveyard this episode, if I can. And next episode, I think we're going to try and wrap up Act 2. We're pretty much at the end of Act 2 already, but it's not going to take that long to actually just wrap it up. One thing I'm looking for right now is poison food. Normally I don't pick it up, but with the honey badger thing, I want to try this out, where if I eat this, I can potentially just get, well, infinite rages. So, if that's possible, that'd be really nice. Disadvantage on attacks and all that, that's kind of annoying, but it's not the biggest deal in the world. If I inflict poison on myself, it should be fine. Okay, I do have antidotes too, if I ever decide that I didn't want that, so I can take the poison, get the rage, then I can take an antidote right afterwards.
Dedicated to Rondel Peak, stonemason. Never missed a day's work due to illness, barring his last.
Nothing to say with that one? Okay. Nothing to say with that one either. Okay. I feel like the wedding ring that I'm looking for is in here somewhere. The matching pair.
Here rests Patrick Foundy, famed tailor and teetotaler. He clothed many a man's back.
Alright,
last grave I'm going to click on.
In memory of Tora Deeproot, dearly missed by her 14 children and 96 grandchildren.
Jeez. More poison? Yeah, more poison. And that's just a worthless hat. Okay, let's keep going. I highly doubt that it's in here somewhere, but you never know. I'll probably just look it up, to be honest, instead of trying to find it in this episode. We will be scouring this area, but with this, and I'll just take the book. I'm going to take all the books that I see from now on, and eventually I'll just sell them. It was a tip that I was given to keep the books and sell them, but mostly the shard books. Sometimes you find some useful stuff in the books, like I found Shadowheart's journal or whatever in Act 1, and she freaked out because of it, because she didn't remember that it existed. She told us earlier on that a lot of her memories have just gone or whatever, so. Hey, what else? Nothing here. I can't take that axe with me, apparently. I saw one of these tombs that I could, one of these mausoleums that I was able to actually interact with. The rest, I'm not really able to click on. Go over here. This isn't the one I was thinking of, but there might be something of value in here. No, I've looted these. And nothing of interest in there. What about this broken one down here? Nope, nothing down here. We are getting close to... where is it? It's over here. We're gonna have to fight these guys in this episode too. We are getting close to that. They're pretty easy. This is the one I can interact with. Alright, Will, you know what to do.
Sharp as ever.
Path is interrupted. Well, of course. It's too strong, huh? Too strong for Will. I don't think Fireball would help.
what a charmer.
And I don't think I can cleave through that with my
What's this?
dinky dagger. Yeah. I wish it would at least show me what I do hit. Because if it did, at least then I would know how much more I need to hit. Like if it's even possible. Yes, I want you to pick the lock. Go and use guidance. Oh, that's 1 in 400 chance or so.
Hey, good looking.
I need to get more thieves' tools. Situations like this. Okay, so we're in here. There is the Gravekeeper's book. I can click on it. Okay, well, I'll just pick that up, I suppose. And some boots. Faint death. This is something I've never actually used, this ability. I've seen it a few times. Puts an ally in a protective coma, they become resistant to all damage except psychic, disease, poison, have no effect. So, they can still be attacked, right? I mean, protective coma doesn't really seem too useful. I just don't see the point of this. It's once per short rest, so that is an option. But maybe, like, if we need to protect someone? But if they're in a coma, then they won't be able to move. There's only one situation where I can think that that's useful. And in that situation, just use Sanctuary or whatever. Way stronger than that, and they can still move and everything.
Here lies faithful Jamie, the love of all our lives.
So the ring was over here. Where was it? Where is it? I think it was right here. This is where I found the ring, in this coffin. So I'd assume that the ring would be next to someone else with a ring. It's like a wedding ring or whatever. And I don't know. It also looks like they were stealing bodies and dumping them over here. A mass grave. Pile of bones. Yeah, I don't see... Can't reach the pile of bones. What? Yeah, I don't see anything there. We're gonna look it up later on before I leave this area, because the ring does seem useful. In fact, I am going to queue up a movement. We will teleport over here. And we will queue up coming down here. Let me save, and I'm going to look this up. Oh, that's queued. Something about a book. Okay, so they are in the House of Healing, apparently. It was one of the random books that I could find, so I kind of figured as much. We failed the perception check that showed us that... Oh, what is going on here? Glowing blue mist stuff from, I guess, the Shadowfell? Here, we'll go to the House of Healing here shortly after we do this encounter. Come on, guys. I know you're here. I want you to go ahead and swarm me. You are gonna swarm me, right? Or are you guys, like, peaceful because I interacted with you all in, like, Act 2? I don't think they are.
Let me at it.
Be funny if they are, but... Oh yeah, they're shadow-cursed ones.
Poor fucker.
Alright. Well, that's taken care of. Now we can actually just start hitting you. But I can't do anything else there. Misty Step, bonus action to get away from you. Let's see, we can teleport here. And then move over here. You're not raging, unfortunately.
Ready.
But whatever.
Got to
You
press
come
on.
out here. And just start going to town on these guys. And hope for the best, honestly. I don't know how well this is gonna go. War of attrition. Obviously, Lizelle is going to be able to clear these things out. Alright, so speaking of which, let's get out of here. Do a little AoE here. Again, that right there. It's not going to be the best, but it's going to be something. Oh, you're immune to burning. Because of that water thing, the drenched. I'm pretty sure this would put you drenched out. It's literally fire right on top of you. Why are you shooting the building? She can actually see that far away. That's cool. I thought that was a close range ward, but apparently not. And you, Misty Step right there. And then I want you to do Spirit Guardians if you can. I think you have it. I don't use it very often. Maybe I need to queue it up for you, because I don't actually see it on you. So, level 3 spells? Yeah, I don't see it on you. Rip. Let me just make sure you even have it. So, let's go into, is it P? Go, no, it's K. K, and then go into Cleric. Do you have Spirit Guardians as an option? I would assume you would. But you don't have Sanctuary slotted in. Spiritual Weapon, Warding Bond. Oh well, not the biggest. There it is, Spirit Guardians. You do not currently have that learned, so we will learn that later on, because this is a really useful ability. I was using it before with Asterion, or Necrotic, or whatever else. Not a big deal, but like little stuff like this, it's fantastic. Okay, let's see. We could do a Fireball. Not gonna be the best thing in the world, but we could do a Fireball. Or we can do a Beam of Light. Ah, boy, we're barely missing them. If we pull back slightly, this will hit most of them at least. That hurt the chest too, right? And then come up here. You guys still blinded? Yeah, you're still blinded. And I will Action Surge and just start wailing on this guy. Better than nothing. Yeah, you guys take a little fire damage. Oh no, net. Yeah, I'm actually immune to that, I believe, with my boots. Pretty sure they make it to where I can't be entangled. And she's got the ring of free movement or whatever. At least they're wasting their time. Now we're gonna try this out. So let's eat one of these. And it's at the start of my turn when I get the rage. So it's a good idea to use that at the end or whatever. But whatever. Yeah, I should have done it at the end. Something I wanted to try, at the very least. Okay, end turn, I guess. See what happens.
Let's finish this.
I'm just experimenting right now. You can... Okay, I was hoping that you'd hit both of them. Now you can pull back, go right here, and then cleave these guys. And then just start whacking this one. Problem is, these guys are all cursed, so... Oh, actually, they're already dead. I thought some of them were still alive, but yeah, I'm pretty sure they are all dead. Go ahead and Fireball. And not there. She's fine. Actually, yeah, let's not even bother with that. Just Eldritch Blast, you and you. And you. Knock you back into the fire. Oh no, you hit her. Well, anyway, Fireball right on top of us, maybe. Or we can use Telekinesis, just to play around. Where can we throw you? Soon pretty far. Yeah, that's nice. And end turn. Alright, so it's a 50% chance at the start of my turn if I'm poisoned, frightened, or something else, I don't remember what the last one is, that I will instantly go into a rage at the start of my turn. So yeah, there's the rage. The free rage out of nowhere, did not consume anything. Yeah, I'm gonna try and make that actually functional. If I do it before I start combat, it should automatically work. Executioner? No, we're not gonna do Executioner on you. Free crit whenever I want is nice, but I'd like to bank it. That's basically a free hit.
Need to act fast.
Free guaranteed hit. Do you have a scroll or something that I can use? You have color spray? No, that's just blinding them. They're already blinded. Why would I want to blind them more? Just hit the guys, I guess. That one's done. And do not get electrocuted. I want you to move here. So they have to come towards you, and you can stop them with this. Granted, he's got some range on him, I think.
Bleeding fast.
Wow, they actually hurt you. That's kind of surprising how much they hurt you. Yeah, we can go ahead and hit. Do that on you. And just sit tight. I think this guy's like their leader, so that makes sense that they would hurt him. Oh, we can keep using telekinesis? Sure. Can we move to a more advantageous position? Not really. Like, we're gonna have to run through all of these guys to do that. We can get over here. Okay, you're electrocuted. That's fantastic. Hope to do. And now I would like you to use telekinesis. I want you to throw them right here. Actually, can you throw them on the roof? So now they're up there, and we're gonna do mass cure wounds. Give her a little bit of health. You go ahead and finish this one off. Don't use Executioner. Just finish him off. Don't use it, just finish him. And now I want you to run over here. And just take a shot at, I don't know, this guy right here. It's also a chief. Okay, we can use Executioner on that one. Oh, a crit of 4. Yeah, fantastic. Why did I even bother? Hey, end turn.
My faith will protect me.
You know what would really protect you? Drinking this potion. That would really protect you right now. And then maybe running away.
On the move.
You know, the better part of Valor. Just run away. Run all the way over here. And then maybe take a shot at this guy. And apparently you can frighten undead, which makes no sense to me, but whatever. I'm used to playing like Pathfinder. In Pathfinder, if you wanted to frighten undead, you had to actually have a trait to do it. Because undead were like immune to mental abilities. Okay, and we can fireball right here. Why are you climbing up there? Just walk over here and fireball. You're right there. Are you gonna do it? Hello, Will. Oh, we leveled up. Cool. I knew we were close. Didn't know how close we were, though. Okay, come in behind. And, oh, you're immune to my blind right now. That's slightly annoying. Well, I mean, we could do a lot of stuff to you. We could always just, you know, turn undead. But I don't think that'll be useful. Let's try it, though. Oh, you were just out of range. But you're still frightened, so whatever. And we will go ahead and go for a heal on Shadowheart. Let me position myself right here so you run away from us. And you come up here
Knees high.
and start attacking this one. Like, can you throw them? Too heavy to throw? Can you push them? I mean, sort of. Go ahead and hit them. Alright, and now I want you to push them. Like, get right here. And then I'd like you to follow up. I know this seems weird. I'm just playing around with him right now to see what I can do to him. Too far away. We can stampede, I think. No, not enough movement. Oh, there's a note there. There we go. Yeah. Insult to injury.
Got to focus.
There's an achievement for killing an enemy by throwing an enemy at an enemy. I haven't gotten that one yet somehow. Oh, I was just seeing if I could possibly get that.
Got to move.
And you come over here. And I'd like you to keep on shooting this one. Just shoot him in the knee. Turn him into a town guard. And end turn. Because I want this one to run away.
Back. Coming through.
Okay. So I need to change that to where it asks me if I want to do that. And then you, I can just throw against that. Oh, you saved against telekinesis. It said it would be a 100% chance, though. I'm gonna call shenanigans on that. Why did it say 100% chance if it didn't work? Oh well, not a big deal. I do like how even with disadvantage, I am, like, almost consistently going to hit. I'll go for the Redicus. Just make that a straight roll. And end turn.
Concentrate.
Like, obviously, the poison is annoying when I'm trying to do actual skill checks. But for stuff like this, free rage. Why wouldn't I try and have infinite rages? There we go. That was easy. Alright, let's level up. Okay, and from now on... Okay, you strain whenever you land a critical hit, you roll extra die as well as the normal crits. I mean, considering I have that executioner thing that lets me get an automatic crit whenever I kill someone once per day, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Yeah. What else can we get here? No, not interested. Jump distance increase? No. No, not interested. Yeah, the Elkhart, honestly, is just way better than all the other ones. Now, while this is tempting, it's extremely tempting, I am going to go ahead and change back into a rogue now. I won't be able to benefit from this, unfortunately, but having access to the ability to, like, get double actions with Thief just seems too good. Alternatively, we could go with... What would we go with? Like Ranger or something? We already have a decently high wisdom score. The only thing is we wouldn't be able to cast any spells while we're actually in the Ranger form. We're wearing heavy armor now, I think. I believe I'm wearing heavy armor. Or I have the chance to wear heavy armor. So there's that. If we go to this, we can have it to where we have proficiency in heavy armor. Granted, eventually I won't be wearing armor at all. Keeper of the Veil? No. Bounty Hunter? Okay, that's kind of worthless. Kind of worthless as well. Honestly, the only one that's really good is this one right here. To get the heavy armor proficiency. But we're not going to do that. We could also go Warlock and do that for the Eldritch Blasts, but once again, if we're raging, we wouldn't be able to do anything like that. We'd mostly take it so that we have the Fiend effect. So whenever we kill someone, we get temporary hit points equal to, I think, how much damage we do or something like that. I forget exactly what it is. Okay, 5 temporary hit points, so that's not that good. The armor Agathis, not very good either. It is later on, but not for a level 1 Warlock. Warlock is one of those greedy classes where you want to go all into Warlock, otherwise you just aren't really doing that well. Whenever you land a crit hit on a creature, that creature and enemy nearby ones saving throws, or else they get frightened. I mean, frightened's okay, but it doesn't really help that much. Dissonant Whispers, Use Laughter. Yeah. I don't know why I was even thinking about Warlock, to be honest. Could go Druid and Wild Shape. I don't know if the Wild Shapes actually will work that well, though, with Barbarian. I think it should, but I don't know if it does. Like, I don't know if you can Wild Shape into, like, a bear, for example, and then Rage. I think that's a Barbarian, like, path in itself if you go in here. Monk would be good. Monk is actually really good if you're not wearing armor. That way you can double dip into your wisdom score. So like you get AC from wisdom, you get AC from con, and you get AC from dex all at once. So that'd be a reason to go into monk because of the unarmored defense here. So you can make yourself like super tanky if you go that way. I don't really think I'm going to do that, though. It could also let us do this. The simple weapons. Anyway, let's go for what I was going to do, though. And that's Rogue. Now, technically, I could just keep going Barbarian, but whatever. Sleight of Hand, we can boost that. Or we can boost something like Perception. Perception would be a better boost. Take that off. I'd rather not do Sleight of Hand. We can do Investigation. Investigation and Perception's good. Persuasion is good. So take Investigation off and do this. And honestly, Investigation shouldn't go all the way off and just go Performance. Make ourselves like super persuasive in every way. Alternatively, we can go Acrobatics. I don't really know if that matters, though, because I have the ability to not get shoved, I think, if I remember what my boots do. Big thing is, I am extremely persuasive, and I can see all the things. So, go for that, I suppose. And any future levels will go into Rogue, so that we can round out and get a feat. Okay, Advanced Movement. That's nice. Yeah, that's pretty good. And you're just good to go. I have no reason to change you. You're pure cleric? Oh, you have 2 points in fighter. So if we go any higher, Guardian of Faith is really worthless. I mean, it does decent stuff, but it like goes away super fast. Freedom of Movement, no. Death Ward, no. Banishment's good. Banishment is like a kill spell. Of course, my issue with casters in this game is because everyone can use scrolls. Why not just use scrolls? So, her legs look like they're like broken because of this armor mismatch. Cool. Anyway, let's go over here. And we will round out Fighter, I suppose. Getting Battle Master. Do we want Battle Master or Eldritch? Battle Master is good because of the superiority dice. So your superiority dice are D6, and you have 4. At fighter level 10, these dice become D10s. That's not going to matter for me. They fuel your Battle Master maneuvers and are expended upon use. You gain superiority dice after a short or long rest, and you unlock maneuvers. Maneuvers. So they let you do extra stuff. Direct an ally to strike a foe. This ally Okay. Uses a reaction on their turn to make an attack. Okay. Disarming attack is really good. So apparently, whenever you first find Voss, you can actually disarm him of his sword with a fodder character. Just make a rogue or whatever, and a fighter or whatever that has disarming. Go in there, and as soon as the cutscene starts or whatever, you proc the disarming on him with someone on the sidelines. He will drop his weapon if you time it right, and then you can steal his weapon if you time it right, and it's like one of the best weapons in the entire game, if you can pull it off. Now, obviously, the character's gonna die, and Voss is gonna be mad at you, and you can't really redeem that, so good luck, I guess? It's just something you can do if you feel like it. It's very similar to, like, in Divinity Original Sins 2. Whenever you find the hammer at the start of Act 1, you can choose to avoid them by going around them at the start, because normally they're like standing right at the entrance of the prison camp. And if you go around them and do some baromancy, you can like grab a bunch of heavy stuff, put them into a chest, and then yeet the chest at them, and you can kill them at the very start of the game. Technically, not really killing them because they teleport away, but they will drop their hammer, and you now have like one of the strongest weapons for Act 1 and 2, just right there. A weapon that you normally would not get into like Act 4 or whatever. So, it's just cool stuff that you can do. Now, I'm not gonna pick this. Just figured I'd mention that. Sorry, I'm just reading. These aren't very useful. I mean, they are, but not for the way I'm playing. So, we're not gonna go Battle Master. What's Champion do for me? Oh, that's cool. So yeah, if I had the helmet, if I had the dagger, if I had the armor, if I had the amulet, I could get my crits to where I'd have to like roll a 15 or whatever in order to get a crit. That just seems so busted. Oh, I might have to do that with Asterion, just make him a level 3 fighter and just have him go down this route. But we're gonna try Eldritch, maybe. Depending on if it's any good. Subclass features. Okay, Ritual Binding, weapon in your main hand. This weapon cannot be knocked out of your hands, and it automatically returns to you when thrown. That is useful. That is really, really useful, but it's only a long rest thing, so I have to use that. A lot of times, enemies will, like, knock my weapon out of my hand. So, I don't know. A throw weapon build might be good, but there is actually a spear that you get in Act 3 that automatically returns to your hand, so I don't really know. It's actually the best in slot that I use for Will. Of course, back then, I didn't know about the staff that I gave him. Let's see, what would be good on you? We could do Shock and Grasp. And we could do True Strike. You know, Chilling Bone, Bone Chill is also good. So we're gonna go for Bone Chill. And what spells can we get for you? We can get Thunder Wave. Shield. Shield, yes, actually. That would be a great one to pick up. And Chromatic Orb, possibly? You know what? Magic Missile. It's not the best thing, but if I have to pick off something at a distance, I'm probably never going to use this. I'll probably always use Shield as a reaction. And Expended. You add a wizard spell of your choice to your spell list repertoire. Okay. I don't know what I'd want. I mean, pretty much none of these are actually useful. Maybe Featherfall. I can ritually cast this, so I'd say Featherfall, possibly. So this is also a fun one. So it lasts until Long Rest, meaning you can actually give everyone on your team Long Stride to give them extra movement. It's not a concentration spell or anything, so that's just something I forget that I can do. You know what? Yeah, let's go for Featherfall, because you can ritually cast Featherfall. I believe anyway you can. I'm pretty sure you can ritually cast Featherfall. And this is based on your wisdom score, so that also works. So yeah. Yeah. Hopefully that works out. If not, I can always respec you. Not the biggest deal in the world. Eldritch Invocations. Always fun. Let's look at those first. No. 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 Nada. Nah. Maybe. Nope. Not the books. Forgot about these. You can cast Conjure Elemental. I think that's actually one of the best ones. Because the elementals that you can conjure, so long as you don't lose concentration on them, are extremely potent in the entire game. The Book of Secrets can be decent. But there's not much more I want from this. The mage armor is whatever. Like, yeah, cool, I can give him mage armor, but I don't think it'll actually work too well with him. But let's go for the elemental. Because he's always casting at max level, and I don't think there's any other way to get the elemental on him besides doing that. Flame Strike is completely worthless in my opinion. Counterspell, we could take it. It'd be fun, I suppose. But I kind of want him to be more impactful, considering how few spells he can actually cast. Cone of Cold can just outright wipe an entire team. So why don't we take Cone of Cold, because that's just a massive, massive amount of damage, just all over the place. And they take half damage if they succeed, so it's almost always going to do something. Go a little fire and ice with him. Alright. So let's see. The elemental. Yeah, we can choose which one we want. They just happen to all look like fire or whatever. Okay, cool. And does this? Yeah, it consumes a spell slot to cast that, unlike the other ones. Alright.
Assume nothing.
And for you, wow, you, I can't even extend this anymore, so let's pull this over here. There. Better than nothing. And this lasts until long rest. So I don't know why I was umming and ahhing about that. Just go ahead and use this. That way it's kept on top of you and you can just do whatever you want with this. You can throw your weapon now if you want and it would just come back to you. So how would I throw my weapon? Is that an option? Do I have to do it from here? Throw weapon. Let's save first. I will throw this at you. Be gone, thoughts. And then I get my weapon back. And for a little while there, it looked like I had two weapons. So, let's go ahead and we will drag this here. I keep it equipped. Okay, so that won't actually work the way I want. Hello? Why is it being weird? Come on, take that out. I put this there. Oh, it's locked. That would make more sense. That would make a lot more sense. Can I throw a javelin from here? No, it's not gonna work that way. Maybe it has to be over here. Sorry, I'm troubleshooting this. This over here. Put Lathander back on. No, see, why would I want to equip that? I want to throw it, not equip it. It won't let me right-click to do anything with that, so let's just get that out. Maybe if I... Nah. That's annoying. Kind of wish I didn't have to do that, but now I can just throw Lathander whenever I want. And be like Begone Thought with Lathander. I can see if there's anything else. What if I go throw here? And we see him here, and there's Lathander there. And we can throw Lathander. And pick Lathander back up. Okay, that'll work for me. Just suddenly having a ranged option of throwing your mace at someone. Just seems a little bit weird. But hey, if it works, it works. Yeah, that is ritually casted, like I thought. She has become quite a caster. And you, unfortunately, won't have access to these very often if I'm going to be poisoning you constantly. That would just outright negate the chance of even having advantage, but oh well. It's something to have. Let's go ahead and read this note.
Gone fishing. Catch you later, Ellis.
Okay. Interesting. So this would actually be pretty good with that bound weapon thing, because it would constantly come back to me. Alright, well, we're gonna take this anyway, and I'll figure out what I can do with that. There's actually, what I was inferring before, the weapon that you get in Act 3 is that exact thing, only way better, because it automatically returns to your hand, and it does more damage, and it has, like, a bunch of fancy stuff on it. And it's sort of a hidden item, because to get it, you have to spend a bunch of money, like, a bunch of money, in order to get it, because you have to compete against a genie or whatever, and whenever you win the grand prize, he just gets mad at you and decides, no, you didn't actually win the grand prize, you're gonna get teleported to an area filled with death, and at the end you get the spear. It's like, okay, thanks. And that genie is actually one of my favorite places to steal stuff constantly, because the thing about the genie, unless they fixed it, is he will not aggro against you if you steal from him. He'll get mad, he'll lose rep, but then you can just give him a little gold back and he'll be fine. So what you can do to him, I'll show this then, but I'm describing it now. What you can do to him is you can...
For me?
Eventually get his gloves that give you coal whenever you steal stuff, and start stealing, like, nothing from him, just a few items here and there. And every time you steal stuff, you get a lump of coal. And the lumps of coal, they weigh almost nothing, but they have a sell value of 1. So you're basically getting infinite money that way. It's a slow way to get infinite money, but it's infinite money all the same. So you can just, like, farm him by doing that for a while, until you eventually exhaust his gold supply by doing the Wheel of Fortune sort of thing, in which case he won't want to talk to you anymore. However, there is a mummy that is right next to him that sells face paint, and when you know it, she also does not care if you steal from her. So you can just swap over to her whenever that happens and get infinite money that way. And as far as I know, it's still in the game because it's supposed to be a punishment, not a reward. It's supposed to be punished for stealing because, you know, it loads your inventory up with coal. It gives you, I think, advantage on sleight of hand, and it also might bump your stats. So that's a reason to use it. And if you're not lucky, you can eventually get the flaming coal or whatever that sets your character on fire. So that's a little annoying thing. You can be like stealthing and all that stuff, and if you get set on fire, well, then you're not stealth anymore, you're on fire. So whoever you're around is going to catch you stealing stuff. But interacting with like dead bodies that are considered stolen, like if they had red text on that, that would technically give you coal every time you do it. So you can just steal a body or whatever, take it to camp. Like, I have Minthara or whatever her name is. She's technically a red-bordered body, so a theft item. And every time I would interact with her, I would actually get some coal. So it's a safe way to do that if you don't want to bother with that. And just go back to town whenever you're loaded up with, like, 1,000 coal or whatever. And just sell it all. And there you go. Steal the coal back. And keep on rinsing and repeating until you have all the money you want. I found that glitch out, or that exploit out at pretty much the start of the game, and I made a video about it, and then I found the other one out by myself, and I was like, you know what, I'm not going to have the coal one because that's a lot of effort, while you can just do the other thing, which is no effort at all. Okay, long-winded convo about that. There's this encounter down here. We were on this side before, but that side was kind of difficult to fight. We should short rest.
That should more than suffice.
We should definitely short rest. Alright, so there's oozes down there. So what we're gonna do, we will stealth. We can.
Steady.
Everyone stealth.
Invisible me. Halfling essence.
And let's get a little closer, because I don't want to get yeeted into there. They can do a pull attack or whatever against you that pulls you down and will one-shot your character if you're not careful. Because gravity really hurts. Really, really hurts. I mean, we have Featherfall now, so it's not that big of a deal now, but still. Okay, so let's get a little closer. Alright, and now what I'm gonna do...
Watching and waiting.
I would like Will to do Hunger of Hadar, possibly.
Can't afford any
How about you do this? I want you to summon that right there. Are they gonna come
Ready
up
for
for
some
it?
good news.
There's the oozes. Alright, so now what we can do... You're revealed. Cool. Now what we can do
My
is...
patience wanes.
We can throw a thing at you. Toggle group mode.
Unheard, unseen.
I hope I can reach you from here. And we're gonna throw Lathander. Where's Lathander? Oh, that's gonna be annoying if I have to do that every time.
The right decision.
Yeah, I'd be surprised too if someone just threw a mace at my head out of nowhere.
Eyes open, mouth shut.
Alright, and you go ahead and summon a fire elemental right there. So they're engaged. It's so nice for them. Go ahead and take out the hollowed armor and get yourself in combat.
Victory awaits. My faith protects me.
You just go ahead and take a shot at the ooze. Hey, you critically missed. Fantastic. Why don't you try again? And you're immune to frightened, as all undead should be, but aren't. And you, I'd like you to eat something, get poisoned, and run in there and hit them. Alright, now you're in the combat, and just keep on hitting them. Okay, you got that acid effect on you. It's a little annoying, but whatever. I think these guys explode whenever they finally light the dust. And turn.
I will ascend.
You can come down here as well.
No time to waste.
Or try to, at least. And
Need to
turn.
stay focused.
I am really going to be abusing her throw effect. I have no reason not to. Okay, can we do the thing that makes it to where we don't take damage from jumping? No, we can't. Fantastic. Well, let's just walk over here then. And end turn. Oh, they actually control the fire elemental? I didn't think we could. I thought that they would be, you know, controlling themselves. And come over here and just go to town on you. What does this do? Oh. Huh. I did not realize I had that. I wouldn't have bothered moving if I could just teleport.
Battle favors the fearless.
Okay, you end turn as well. Good, the cat's doing what cats do. Getting detected. Oh no, strength drain. Oh, whatever will I do? Okay, you go ahead and throw Lathander again. Oh boy. Throw Lathander at this thing.
In my best interest.
Wow. Oh, that yeet. Just knocked him back by doing that. That is funny. That is genuinely funny that that can even happen. Alright, Karlach,
Got this.
I want you to go ahead and finish this guy off. You are not raging, unfortunately. You can move right here, though, and just go to town on him. And I guess we'll take a pot shot at you. Like, even though I have well, I have a disadvantage, it's still doing pretty well.
Waits.
Okay, go ahead and use this. So we can Yeetus Maximus the egg. No. Okay, 12%. Yeah, we'll try on this.
Taking position.
Not as much damage, but seriously, like the idea of throwing a legendary mace at someone
Got to keep fighting.
because you just want to, it's kind of funny. Hey, can you get down there now? No? Still? Great. But yeah, you can get down there. Maybe it was because I was proccing an attack that you didn't want to go down there. Okay, end turn. Fire Elemental. What does this do? Multi-attack? Oh, does it like do it all around itself or something? I can't actually see what you're doing. Okay, so you target him or you target this one. Yeah, not too bad. End turn, and Will, I would
No time to
you
waste.
come over here. You might get grabbed. If you do, oh well. If you don't, oh well. Now come over here and just hide. By hide, I mean just stand and play sight. Yeah, go ahead and hit that with the shield. So much acid. Yep, there's the pull. I knew you would do that. There's the free effect. You can... What? Camera, you gotta work with me here. That was nonsense. I clicked as soon as it pulled me away.
Time to strike.
Alright, and now everyone's down here, so... we could do that at some point. Not gonna be the most useful thing. Why don't you just hit it? Okay, they do not explode. That's good to know. And we can go for a... Cure Wounds on you. For a little bit extra health. And
Talk
turn.
to me.
You can hit them from there. Oh wow, that's a nice hit. And go ahead and finish this one up if you can.
Fall, damn you.
And turn.
Gods, it's hot in here.
Karlach, I would like you to go ahead and just charge. Charge right behind it. Ah, you missed. That's annoying. Well, why don't you go for a Shadow Blow? This is an extra attack. And go Reckless. And you're prone to psychic attacks. That's cool. I totally didn't want to just, you know, cheese you with that. Yeah, cool. Whatever. End turn.
This is my time.
Your time down here. Okay, that's not gonna work too well. Do this. It's a concentration, so that should go away. Or at least I thought it would go away. You know what? Just get hit. Just get hit. Yeah, it sucks, but whatever. You killed the ooze. And finish this thing off.
Will you break?
Oh, cool. There's a shadow in there. Well, I guess end turn.
What should I do?
Go in and hit the thing. That's what I want you to do. Just keep on hitting it. In fact, let's punch it. There we go. Uncle Fruit mode. And you can go ahead and be dismissed. How long do you even last, though? Yeah, how long does this thing last? It doesn't tell me. Does it just last indefinitely?
Soldier?
I doubt it. It doesn't have a time limit next to it, so. Okay, the armor is pretty worthless. Just grants resistance and necrotic damage, which actually does have some uses in this area. Not here, but like
La la la.
the final encounter of Act 2 or whatever. Necrotic damage is kind of annoying. There's nothing else down here, if I recall correctly. This is just a place to get some XP. So, Why don't we teleport out, actually? Let's get everyone out of the acids and not, like, randomly taking damage. Acid. Fire Elemental. It's been nice knowing you. Goodbye. Alright, so let's see. Go to the Goblin Camp. No, go to Last Light Inn, I believe? Or we can actually just go to camp. Camp in general. Because I do want to rest, so I can get back some stuff. But do we need to? You know, technically speaking, we can just short rest.
Nice little nap.
Yeah, so this elemental is just with us.
Oh, I could go for a good meal.
That is really cool. Not gonna lie, that is really, really cool. So we need to talk to Halsin, wherever he is, so that we can progress his quest now. Oh boy, I hate this camp. I genuinely hate this camp. There he is. I guess I could have just looked at the marker above. I can't wait for the Act 3 camps. They're so good.
Thaniel is resting. But the shadows rendered him in two when they bore him away to the Shadowfell. Half of his essence remained here, amidst the curse. What stayed behind would have been the strongest part of him. But after all these years left in the darkness, corruption must have taken hold.
Okay. Tell me how I can help.
It's both simple and not. We need to find Thaniel's missing half and make him whole again. Only the missing half may not come willingly. The curse will have sunk its tendrils deep, twisting Thaniel's essence into something else.
Yeah, I've already found him.
No matter how it's been twisted by the shadows, it is still part of Thaniel's essence. It will resemble him somehow and may show signs of his power. Look for signs of life in the darkness, wildflowers where everything else is dead. The curse cannot subdue the power Thaniel bears. Not entirely.
In fact, I saw just the sort before, not long after we first came within reach of the Shadow Curse. Fool that I am, I did not grasp their significance at the time. There is a ruin some way outside of Last Light. I caught a glimpse of fresh blooms there, but did not investigate further. I shall mark it upon your map.
I know where he is, okay?
This doesn't have to be your burden alone. Every moment, if you want me, I'm yours. Against the curse, against the absolute. Anything. Just say the word. And you saw this boy yourself. That can't be a coincidence. But we need to be sure.
Okay, join me.
You are blessed with several companions as it is. Perhaps dismiss one if you require me.
I'm gonna say Shadowheart. In the next scene, she's not gonna be too useful. Lyselle's gonna be useful because we're gonna get swarmed by enemies. Same with Will, and he has the elemental up right now. So, Shadowheart, kick it into first for a little bit.
Ready at your side.
And we should have gotten the artifact or whatever. Or Shadowheart still has it, I guess? Okay, Shadowheart still has the artifact. Now, Halsin is a character that I'm only gonna use for this, because I don't really like Halsin. I'll just say it. He's useful, but not super useful. Okay, so let's level you up. Now the idea is go heavy and druid and all that stuff with him. I'm just gonna accept. I don't really care what his build is, because I'm not gonna use him anyway. Yeah, good enough. Keep going. Oh no, I have to choose a feat? Well, why don't we just boost your wisdom then? And you want a cantrip? Here you go. Guidance. Druids are good, by the way, I just don't know how to play them, so. another feat? Why don't we just keep on boosting this? Or not. So what, that's wisdom or whatever? Is there anything here that boosts wisdom? You know what, let's go for... I think it's Tavern Brawler? Because technically your wild shapes are a unarmed attack, whatever. I just put that there. Right, now, do you actually have all those spells? You do. Good. You can also summon stuff with you. Let's hit K. And I'd like you to have... Conjure minor elemental. No, I want you to conjure a greater elemental. That way we have 2 summons active at once. Wall of Stone is also really, really good. We will get protection from poison out of there. Put Wall of Stone in instead. So this is nice that I can do this on the fly at least. Insect Plague is really good. Woodland Beings, not the best thing in the world. I feel like that might be good. We won't be able to use all of these though, so why don't we take this out? Dominate Beast. Polymorph. How many spell slots? We have 3 spell slots here. So alternatively, we'll do minor and we'll take this one out for this. And Spike Growth, I think, is good. I think. I don't know. Moonbeam is decent. Old Person is really good. Yeah, I think that's gonna have to do it. Good Berry is always good. Alright, and let's check the gear in chest for you. So that we can give you some decent stuff, I suppose. Or at least some stuff. You cannot wear any metal, I think, right? Can you wear this? I think you can wear this. And your dex score is decent, so you can equip this. The torch is worthless, but whatever, I guess have that along with you anyway. Yeah, just take the torch off. The quarterstaff, you can use this then. Any good helmets? I don't really know. Kinda don't want to waste time doing this. Yeah, I kinda really don't want to waste time doing this. I don't just want to proceed along. What does this do? A cracked helmet of Shar is, interesting. Guess we can put this on. You have access to Shillelagh, so we can do that, and then it'll get empowered with the other thing. I guess. I don't know. What else can we give you? Nothing in there. I just want to get on with the quest. And just say it's good enough. Because I never really intend on using him again after this. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's good enough. And obviously there's more stuff that I could give him, but who has time to sit around doing this the whole time? Okay, yeah, we're just gonna leave that. That's good enough. He doesn't have anything really worthwhile on him, but whatever. I don't think it'll matter. You can talk to him, though. Actually, let's save talking to him until after we've finished this. Let's go to the battlefield.
Toes, toes.
And we have to go over here, right next to where we were. And we should get teleported from here. So I want Halsin to summon his little guy as well, if we can. Go for a fire one. Yeah, we go for this one. Okay, it does not seem to have a deadline either.
What's cooking?
So that's
While
good.
I'm at it.
Oh no, it's Dead Get Yankee. Get the Yankee? Is that what it is? Yeah, Dead Get the Yankee. I totally butchered that name. Not a Dead Get. There's a wooden chest here that I haven't looted before. Totally forgot about it. Not a big deal.
Not back to gloat, are you? Nobody likes a bad winner.
Though shrouded in shadows,
I still think you might have tricked me. If you did, I'll figure it out. Spoil sport. I'm not going back. I like it here. I've made a family for myself. I get to play all the time.
Yeah, like it or not, you don't belong here. Don't make this harder than it needs to be. Yeah, like it or not, you don't belong here.
Yes, I do. You can't make me do anything. I don't want to play with you anymore.
He's fled. We need to track him down. Wherever the curse is the strongest, that's where he'll go.
Alright, well, we can now bust open this chest.
Defender of the people.
Oh, and we can use Speak with Dead on you, I guess. Did we just knock the chest back without breaking it? Come on. Will,
Pride of the gate.
Will, you can do better than that. You can do a lot better than that.
I'd love to, thanks.
Okay, was there anything of value? Is this and Dad's axe? And let's go ahead and do Speak with Dead on the Gith.
the corpse regards you lifelessly.
Okay, why are you here?
Training. Becoming a Sar. Leading my kin.
How do I fight the curse? Where are you from? How did you die?
Foolish games. Shameful death. Dishonor to Vlaakith.
How do you fight the
The
curse?
corpse remains silent.
You don't know.
It does not know.
Alright, who are you?
Ithka. Warrior for my queen. Blade for my Kithrak. Kresh Yilik.
The spell's
Yeah,
power.
those two options that were left were pretty much the same. And I don't see any other ones that we can talk to. Yeah, so let's fight this guy now. So where are we on the map? So yeah, we were exactly where I thought I was. So if we like set up lanes here or whatever, it would make things a little easier, because at one point he starts summoning stuff to the sides of us. But not that big of a deal now. We're gonna go ahead and rage now. While the poison thing is kind of funny that I'm able to do that for free, I'd only use that in like clutch moments anyway. And not too useful, to be quite honest, otherwise. Start smacking you. The dome, I don't know if we have to hit the dome or not. I'm blinded right now, which is cool. Alright, so let's see. What can we do? Oh, I could have done the shadow thing. Where, like, obstruct areas. Okay, this is a concentration spell. We can go ahead and use Shillelagh on ourselves. And then go in and try and hit this guy. Call Lightning. Interesting. Call Lightning is a concentration spell. So we can do that, like, right here. That's damaging the barrier a little bit. And it's basically a war of attrition. We have to break the barrier before he overwhelms us.
Spoil my fun.
There's all the ads that he summons.
Just you watch.
Alright. Now, Will, I want you to, if we're lucky, get right here and do Cone of Cold. That's not nearly as long as it should be. Whatever. Just Eldritch Blast then. Boop. Oh, that's not wasted on that. The other thing can take care of those guys. Eldritch Blast this thing. And just run over here out of the way. Like, run. Otherwise, you are gonna get ganked, and I don't want you to get hurt. You You, I believe, can target these two. That takes care of them, and then also damages the barrier. And then get right there. Really? Oh boy. Well, this is slightly annoying.
Find a route.
Wake up. Thank you. And you? Too heavy to throw. Oh, that's some BS. Well, we can take a shot at you, I guess. Because that would kill you. Alright, let's just run in here. Or not. Or don't run, I guess. Yeah, can't really make the difference there. So I guess take a shot at you. And just keep on shooting. Until you're done, hopefully. You have blind ×2. I don't even know what that means. Did you lose both your eyes now? And go in there and hit him. Okay, you're done. Okay, what does this do? Grasping Vine. Do you have any AoE effects? I don't think you do. You can change into a bear, which is only really useful. You're entangled now. Now they're all on fire, so hopefully they should take fire damage. Anyway, the bear thing is only useful whenever he's really low in health to get my health back.
Let me show you my favorite toy.
Oh, an owlbear. And more nonsense. Hunger of Hadar. Just right here. Hunger of Hadar. And keep on running.
Finding my way.
Just run all the way over here. I want you nowhere near this encounter. Are you in hunger? I don't think you are. You can teleport over here, though. And start going to town on the owlbear. At the very least, you're a distraction. Really? You can put an elemental to sleep? I don't think that's how that works.
You're supposed to be playing, not breaking things.
Yeah, whatever you say. Oop. And we can go ahead, do an action surge. Telekinesis on you. Into you. Really? You saved on that? Did you save on that? You did not save on that. You just did a weird yeet. And you somehow survived. I could do magic missile to take out like multiple of them, but whatever. You can't reach any of them. Rip. Whatever. You were an option. You're not a very good option, but you're at least like a distraction. That is such a good effect. Oh yeah, go into the Hunger of Hadar and instantly get destroyed.
Boom!
Can I just... Oh, okay. I can just do that. Sure, why would I not do that? I mean, we are a barbarian. We are raging right now. Just, you know, keep hitting the barrier. And then heal up whenever we get low. As for you... Yeah, that didn't really do anything. Go ahead and heal yourself, I suppose. And end turn. Still have Shillelagh up, right? Apparently not. No, you do. You have it for 8 more turns. Alright, well. Just, I guess, pop a few of them.
2 steps at a time.
Oh, now you're too far away. Hoping you'd have more range than that. Come on. These ones should be fine. These ones, boop and boop.
Spoiling my fun! Stop it right now! You'll be sorry!
And you're finally awake again. So I want you to come in here and I want you to hit him. Now what does this do? All nearby creatures take damage and start burning for... Okay, no. I don't want to do that. We're gonna do the Searing Smites if we can... Oh, we can't reach you. Rip. So is this a bonus action? This is a bonus action, so let's use our action to dash over here. And then use this right there. So yeah, that did some damage at least.
I am fury. I am death.
Do we want to get rid of her? I mean, it wouldn't be the biggest deal in the world to just, you know, get rid of her. Can't be moved. Oh, that was actually pretty effective. Oh no, it's not sleeping anymore. Alright, just keep on wailing on you, I guess. Getting really low, I know, but whatever. Not that big of a deal. We have potions for a reason. Go ahead and drink this. Oh, that healed for nothing. Oof. It's pretty bad. We can do daylight. Daylight spells all darkness. Oh. Yeah, no, let's not do daylight. I thought it was something else. Do Call Lightning again. On top of you, I guess. And summon another Grasping Vine right here. So he's like a summoner at this point. Which I guess is how you kind of should be playing. They, druids. They're really good summoners. So if I take that one thing that, like, gives his summons, like, invuln to a bunch of stuff, that'd probably be a pretty good pair. The gloves that do that. Come on, do this. Do this right there. Get right here and do a Searing Smite on this. Takes care of that in a weird way. I mean, we could take out the Owlbear too if we wanted to, but I don't really see much of a point to it. How about a Fireball right here?
Why are you doing this? All I wanted to do was play.
Sure, whatever you said. I don't know if that ward is free or not, or if I'm casting a spell every time I do that. Kinda hope it's free. In turn. Oh, I left one alive. Well, you can go down then. Does my bow also hurt me? Yeah, so all that stuff reflects damage at me. Good to know. Good to know. Oh, shoot this thing then. And swap back to melee, and end turn. You... Can you hit this guy? Right, now I want you to get out of there. I don't want you getting hurt by hunger, Vidar. You can help it. Oh, that actually killed Will. I was surprised by that. I was kind of figuring that Will would be fine. Whatever. Honestly, really surprised by that. It's also cool that the elemental stuck around afterwards. So, let's get you up. Sorry about that, Will. I did not expect that to be an issue. And then let's just Yeetus Maximus. Are you still alive? Oh well. Well, you know what to do now. Just do this. That's actually why I like Karlach so much.
Why can't I just stay here, playing? I had everything I've ever wanted, right here! And you've ruined it. I'm not leaving. You can't make me.
Be gentle. He's much more than a child. But he doesn't truly know that.
Okay, you don't have to leave. All you have to do is lend them your power. It's just a thieving shadow? No. You have to know. Okay. We're gonna go for this one.
He's nothing to me. He left me here all this time. I had to do everything for myself. Even when it was scary, even when I was alone. I didn't give up.
Yeah, nobody's to be blamed here. Okay, no. You were brave and resourceful. Think of how much... Yeah. We'll go for this
But
one.
would he even want me back? I've changed. A lot.
Of course he will. Change is good. We'll go for this one.
So I wouldn't have to make up friends to play with anymore. I'd have someone real.
Oh, absolutely.
I'd like that. And he would too, I think. All right, I'll do it. I want to do it.
Well done.
Are you crying? You're a bit big to be crying. But I suppose that's okay. Bye. And thank you for playing with me.
Oh, no problem.
It's done, at last. Soon the land will be unshrouded. We should return to Thaniel when we can.
Nice. Well, that was an easy encounter. All things considered.
Enough waiting. I crave blood.
Do you have mask cure wounds? I do not think you do. I'll just go ahead and cure Will for a little bit so he doesn't, like, get a splinter and die.
Attention!
Nothing of value. And the other ones don't have anything of value either. Let's talk to Halsin.
It is done. We should return.
Okay, so return back to camp. Go talk to him again, and we'll take a rest, and that will be the end of the episode, I think. Be over here.
Moving it. Got time for me, darling?
The druid Halsin spoke to me while I was sleeping. He spoke of you. Said that you fought shadow and spite to restore me. 100 years of sickness almost ended. I feel every root that riddles the earth beginning to unfold. But there is one anchor, still holding the shadows in place.
Ketheric.
The soul that brought it into being, for the land to heal. Ketheric Thorm must die.
Well, that was kind of the plan anyway. Okay, nothing else to say?
Oakfather preserve you.
Only by reputation. She was present when we marched against Ketheric Thorm, but on the far end of the battle lines from where I fought. And in the chaos that ensued, well, our forces were scattered. I led some to safety, but never learned of her fate. I'm glad to hear she survived. Though in truth, I should not be surprised. She was always said to be formidable,
And cunning. I could have learned. No matter how long I live, I will always strive to remain a keen pupil. Only a fool would think he could drink in all knowledge until none is left. There is always more. Nature's tapestry is infinitely complex. At least now we can benefit from her presence, and perhaps work to a common goal.
Sorry about that, I was trying to click through something. I thought that it was time to choose the next option.
Honestly, I never thought I'd make it that far. But the Absolute is a threat to all, and I promised I'd help you with your parasite. So, I'll remain with you. If you'll have me, that is. So do I. But one duty at a time. I've been unfair to you. I've had unrealistic expectations of your character ever since I joined you. But honestly, you've surpassed even those. Seems my faith was more than well-founded. Druids and Harpers joined together to put a stop to Ketheric Thorm. We marched on Moonrise, and after much fighting, we prevailed. Even in defeat, though, Ketheric turned to Shah. Not long after we sealed him away in his tomb, the Shadow Curse took hold. No one had seen the likes of it before. No one knew how to react. Then it started to claim all those within its reach. Those who had survived the battles now fell to the shadows, became part of the shadows. And worst of all, I lost contact with Thaniel. I wanted to try and find him, but we couldn't stay. We would have all succumbed. When the Archdruid of the Grove, my predecessor, was seized by the curse, I had to lead the survivors to safety. That was my first day as Archdruid. An inauspicious beginning. You are right, but I must not lose focus until everything has been put right. I've wasted too much time already. Years in which nature has suffered. It's true, and I can't imagine I helped with that. Sometimes I let the task at hand consume. Trust me, the day I no longer have to talk about the Shadow Curse will be a happy one. What I am? Trust me, it's been said. You show. Who's to say? Or perhaps not. Sometimes I think conventional wisdom is too narrow about what someone can or cannot be.
Sure enough.
Stranger things have most certainly happened.
But the whole half-orc thing, canonically, would not work out. I mean, they retconned that in 5th edition, but previously elves and orcs could not mix at all. Like, the gods themselves would prevent that from even happening, because they were constantly at war whenever the orcs first invaded the lands from their dimensional portals and such. So, they changed that, though. People like Matt Mercer have been really pushing towards the half-orc, half-elf, like, race types.
I had a friend when I was young, long ago. He played with me in the forest. It was Thaniel, of course. Nature was my very first I knew then that I had to be more than a companion to him. I had to be a protector. You're not a save for me. My line perished a long time ago. They rest in High Forest now. It was a long time ago. The wounds don't heal, but they become more bearable.
Okay. Anything else?
I know. Well-trodden territory. Ornaments, utensils, and ducks. I like ducks. I like what I like. Once you get to my age, you realize 350 years young. Thank me by returning the favor, why don't you? Come on. I'm sure you've something better than carving wooden ducks. Ah, but there are no pets in nature, only companions. Though I'll admit, Crag likely made for a rather... Anytime.
Okay. And that's it. I'll probably have you stay in the camp too, though. And then we're gonna rest. I was clicking through some of it because, honestly,
Kethric's
a whole
soul still
episode.
nourishes the shadow.
Yes, I realized that.
Oakfather preserve you.
I'd like you to stay in camp.
Wherever you need me. I'll be right here.
At least he's not, like, a dick about it. Like, all the other companions are like, how dare you remove me from the party? Alright, Asterion. We should bring Asterion with us to boost his rep up some more.
These lands, no matter. She wishes for Kethric's soul. All right.
Join me. And let's go ahead and... What happened now? Oh, you just learned about the whole dialogue exchange. Hide completed. And that was Daughter of Darkness. Yeah, so, something we already know about. Okay, let's rest. Like I said, I'm thinking about bringing Asterion with me. I don't really think we need Lysel anymore. Not for this stuff, because the rest of the encounters we have until the very end are going to be all, like, living creatures. But yeah, no one wants to talk, so let's just go to bed. No cutscenes. Auto select and go. And no one wants to talk. Cool. Yeah, let's just get our Speak with Animal back up, and I think we're gonna wrap the episode up there. We did a decent amount of stuff. We took care of the Shadow Curse stuff, and next episode, so long as I have everything taken care of, we will be starting off picking up the second ring from the House of Healing, and afterwards we will deal with Shadowheart's quest, going into the Shadowfell, which will be the point of no return. Before that, though, I'm gonna make sure I have pretty much everything done, because theoretically we can finish up Act 2 next episode if we're fast enough, because Shadowheart's thing is really, really simple. Like, we just go in there, finish stuff up, then we go talk to some people, and then it's time to siege the Moonrise Towers. So, yeah, this is Crim, signing out. If you enjoyed the episode, feel free to let me know, and I'll see you next time.